do all in our power, personally and collectively, to remember all who have been lost to war and to give thanks for their valiant service in defense of our freedom and demonstrating the value we place in those freedoms so selflessly forged. As we remember those who served, suffered, and died in all wars, as well as those who remain, we recall that it was not in vain if we remember. It was not in vain because we remember. It was not in vain since putting service before self never is. It was duty most nobly done. Today, we remember lest we forget. I pray that Almighty God will continue to bless and guide us as we continue to build our nation, maintaining our historic commitment to the maintenance of peace among ourselves and the wider world. May the Lord bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas on this, our Remembrance Day.
The proceeding was a message by Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Cynthia A. Pratt, Governor General of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, on the occasion of Remembrance Day.
At Rusty Bethel Drive, I'm Faisal Forbes. This is ZNS.
Welcome to What's Trending, the show keeping you in the know with all that's happening in lifestyle and entertainment. I'm your host, Stacey Campbell Marshall. Online sales of emergency contraceptives like the morning after pill have skyrocketed in the United States after Donald Trump won the U.S. presidential elections. The surge in sales suggests that women are concerned about how a forthcoming Trump administration could restrict their access to emergency contraception. Also, sales of the morning after pill were up by over 300%. The majority of the sales are multi-packs, which indicate that women are stockpiling to have them on hand for themselves, their friends, and for their sisters. Recent changes to state laws in Florida have empowered parents and residents to challenge school library books and require districts to submit an annual report to the state detailing which books have been restricted in their schools. Florida continues to lead the U.S. in pulling books from school libraries. The list released includes titles of American literary icons like Maya Angelou, Flannery O'Connor, and Richard Wright, as well as books that have become top targets for censorship across America because they feature LGBTQ characters and discussions of gender and sexuality. And a groundbreaking technical trade show is winding down in Dubai. It features AI healthcare solutions to groundbreaking mobility and cybersecurity tech. GITEX Global 2024 is also showcasing innovations and industry shifts set to shape the future digital landscape. It's considered the world's largest and best-rated tech event, which has cemented its position as the epicenter of technological innovation. On today's show, hear how you can top off that special holiday brunch. Also, tips to capture the most amazing selfie. And we still have lots of deals and steals for you, all coming up after the break.
address to the Cat Island Business Outlook 2024, Director General of the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Latia Duncombe, laid out the importance of cooperation between the ministry and the people of Cat Island.
I don't have to say Cat Island is beautiful. You look outside and you see the natural beauty. But it's important for us to package, promote it, and protect it at the same time. Now, when the visitors come to the destination, it's you that are delivering on the experience. So we're going to lift it, package, promote it, and put it out there for the billions of the traveling public to see. And when they come, they want to experience the authenticity of Cat Island. We have an amazing people-to-people program in the Bahamas led by our General Manager, Bastian, who also has responsibility for Cat Island as well. And these experiences have been around for decades because they want a day in the life of a Bahamian. And we have these ambassadors on islands throughout the destination. Today, it's a visitor and the local. Tomorrow they're friends. And after that they become family. When we get the first visitor here, we have to make sure that the experience is amazing. It's enriched. And when we do that, that visitor then becomes a walking billboard. And they're going to tell someone else. And then so we then continue in our efforts to bring more. And we have to make sure every interaction that it leaves a lasting impression so that when they leave, they cannot stop talking about the residents of Cat Island. And the only way we do that is to make sure we're all connected. Sometimes it's technical, sometimes it's vocational, but we need it all to make the sector work.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Macklin Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
So class is in session, and during the busy holiday season, lots of special events and family gatherings are planned. But do you know that pairing Moet and Shandong Ice Imperial, known for its intense sweetness and bold flavor, with a holiday brunch can elevate a meal into a delightful, festive experience? To discuss how you can spice up your holiday brunch with Moet and Shandong Ice Imperial is Parise Johnson, Portfolio Manager for Moet and Shandong and Hennessy at Commonwealth Brewery Company. Welcome back. I'm going to call you Professor Parise because you've been teaching me all about the different SKUs in your portfolio.
Thank you for having me.
I am learning. So I'm so excited. Tell me about, so last week we did the Moet and Shandong Rosé and the Brut. So that's like the very luxury, very black tie formal.
Very iconic.
Okay, iconic.
That's the standard for the Moet and Shandong brand.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about the Ice Imperial.
Yes.
Tell me about why this was created. Why is this,
So the Ice Imperial was created for a more relaxed occasion.
Okay.
It's very fun. It's an immersive experience for those that are enjoying. It was created in 2011, so it's still fairly new. And from there, it was specifically designed to be enjoyed over ice.
Okay.
Not just over ice, but also to be elevated with either fruits. You see we have a collection of fruits here, and then we also have some mint as well. So there's a lot of ways that you can enjoy this particular SKU, and I'm just excited to share that with you today.
Yes, and I'm so excited to taste it. But before we do that, tell me about, like, drinking it the traditional way is cooling it in a bucket with
Correct.
ice. But this one, you literally pour it over ice.
Yes.
All right. And so why is that different? And also, you know, I see that, you know, sometimes we feel like it's going to be watered down if you put it in ice. So tell me about why it works well with the ice.
So a bit of the backstory, of course, champagne, there were occasions where it was a bit warmer, and then you found that the champagne got warm too quickly. And of course, if it goes from either extreme being too cold or too hot, you just kind of lose the layers of taste that you want from that. So this was designed to be enjoyed over ice, and when you have the ice, it does not dilute the flavor. So that's where the intensity of the actual liquid comes from.
Okay, great. So this is really like if you're having, like we say, the brunch, especially outdoors, we can, you know, enjoy this so much. And I think this is a younger crowd. This is really something that
Very trendy.
They can enjoy. Very trendy. Well, of course, we're what's trending. So look, I want to taste. Let's talk about. So let's taste.
Okay, so we will start.
And I'm learning about glasses. so this is the goblet.
Yes.
Okay, so why are we serving this in a goblet versus a flute?
So we are going to drink the imperial ice in a goblet because, of course, you have to accommodate the ice and the fruit or whatever it is that you choose to enjoy it with.
Okay, so that's space. That's a spatial issue.
For space.
Okay.
And as you mentioned last week, we're also encouraging to enjoy champagne in white wine glasses or wider bowl glasses as opposed to the flutes, just so that it gives it a bit more room to breathe and you're able to enjoy all of the layers.
Okay, good. So which one, we're going to pour this over fruit or just plain?
So I'm going to have you try it plain first, and then we'll try it with the fruit.
Oh, we're going to have several tastes. I'm loving this. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So let's do this. Yay. Okay, so this one is sweeter.
It is.
Than the ones we tasted last week. Okay, no,
So
this
the
is
imperial
nice.
ice and the imperial rosé would be considered demi-sec, so it's half dry. And of course, whatever it is that you pair it with, if it's a sweeter berry or a sweeter fruit, that's going to make it a bit sweeter. If you choose to use cucumber or mint, of course, it's going to kind of balance the taste
But
of it.
on its own, this one is really good. Yeah,
glad
this is
you
very
enjoy
good.
it.
Okay, so, all right. Ooh, I'm going to be nice. So what are we trying next?
Sure, so then we can go on to the rosé.
Okay, so this one we're also going to try by itself again. All right. I love a rosé. Okay. That is even sweeter. This one
It
is
is.
nice. Okay. I am enjoying these all on their own. Okay, so then we're going to add fruit
With
to
the
it.
fruit.
Okay.
Yes. So the fruit that we have some blueberries and some strawberries, and we've also added some mint so that we can balance what's being added to the drink.
Okay, good. And is that the way you're supposed to, like literally teach me? You lean the glass in, you pour it at an angle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to look like I know what I'm doing when I'm, doing things. So let's swish this one around. Then you don't need to muddle this. You don't need to okay, no.
Not at all.
Okay.
And then over time...
That's real ghetto, huh? You don't want to do that. Okay. She's like, don't do that with the luxury brand,
It's just another way to
I saw that look. It actually is, it's amazing how I got the mint and the fruit. I would have thought I would have had to crush that in.
No. So in this case, if you use mint or something that's a bit more aromatic, you're going to smell it and you're going to taste it at the same time. So that heightens the experience.
All right. I like that.
So if you're hosting the festivities during the day, this is a great welcome drink.
Okay. And this would also be nice if you're taking a gift to a party because it can be served over ice. You don't have to worry about it being at that perfect temperature we talked about last week. Okay.
It is really good.
And this looks so pretty. Oh, it just elevates it. Yeah.
That's another pro. It's
Okay,
very
again,
pretty.
just as I brought it here, I got the whiff of the fruit, a little of the mint. All right. Now, sis, I can tell you that's it right here for me. This is it. Loving that so much. So let's talk about Moet and Chandon. It's known for luxury, but how does the Ice Imperial fit into the brand's overall lifestyle and image?
So the Imperial Ice just expands that experience. So as opposed to just a black tie event or a very formal setting, you are able to enjoy champagne at the pool, on a yacht, on a picnic, all of these other very relaxing moments where you want to make memories out of everyday moments.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea behind the Imperial Ice, just to make it a bit more inclusive.
We are loving this. And so where is it available?
Definitely at 700 Wines and Spirits.
Okay.
And we have a number of them around town.
Yes.
Yep.
And I had another question about, if we're serving charcuterie, this is something like if you're having the girlfriends over.
Yes, this is actually perfect for that. It can be served with fruit. It can be served with sushi. That's also a very trendy combination as well.
Okay.
I would even challenge you to try it with the tropical Kong salad.
Okay.
Because the spiciness also cuts and the saltiness cuts through to the sweetness, so that works very, very well together. It does with chicken breasts as well, the fried foods, lightly fried foods, nothing that's excessively greasy, but all of that complements and really, really heightens the experience of the drink.
Well, Paris, thank you so much. I just love that you're coming down here. You're teaching me so much, and I want to have a very elegant holiday season, so I appreciate that. Thank you again. And I have officially passed Champagne 201, that class. Thanks so much. You're watching What's Trending. We'll be right back.
Fellow Bahamians, Today, I'm proud to introduce the Made in the Bahamas certification, a mark of pride and quality. This isn't just a label. It represents the excellence, craftsmanship, and heritage of our Bahamian product. When you choose products with the Made in the Bahamas label, you're investing in a brighter future for our country. Join us on Thursday, November 14th at 5:30 p.m. for the BBSQ's National Town Hall meeting at the Holy Trinity Anglican Church Activity Center, number 14 Trinity Way, Stapleton Gardens. This free 2-hour event is your chance to learn more about the Made in the Bahamas certification program and how it benefits us all. Let's take pride in what we create and offer to the world. Support the Made in the Bahamas certification.
The Anchor Awards is quickly approaching. Come and celebrate our amazing fishers who keep us stocked with the best from the sea. Get your tickets at ticketflare.com/Anchor Awards. Click Buy Tickets. The tickets are only $60. Click the amount and boom, a QR code will be emailed directly to you.
See you there at Bahama, November 16th at the Convention Center. Come on out, let's support our legends of the sea.
Selfies are very popular photos on social media, expressing moods, sharing experiences, or simply documenting daily life. They range from simple casual snapshots to artistic images and can show off your fashion or capture a memorable moment. But what skills can you incorporate into your selfies? In studio to discuss how you can take that perfect selfie just in time for the holiday is photographer Ajuan Comer. Welcome to What's Trending, Ajuan.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thank
so,
you,
we all walk around with these phones. We have them all the time.
All the time.
And we love a good selfie, but tell us, what are the elements that, contribute to us taking a really good selfie? I want to learn. This is important for me.
Okay, so first things first, you want to find the light.
Okay.
You want to make sure that it hits you just right.
Okay.
So like in my single solar, it talks about shining bright. So that same vibe kind of applies here.
All right.
So you want to make sure that you angle yourself in a way that the light hits you just
This
right.
is some good light right here.
That's some good light right there.
So you want the light shining on you.
On you.
Correct?
And wanting to hit you head on.
All right.
So that you get that sun-kissed, vibrant look.
Okay, so if we're doing this,
Take it here.
okay, we're going to take it here and we smile. So is it better to hold it up? You see the young people always holding stuff up like this.
So next, we want to talk about finding that right angle.
Okay.
So you can tilt it. A slight tilt can change the whole vibe.
Really, just like literally just...
Up, down, side.
Okay.
Trust me,
That
trust
makes
me.
all the difference. Okay, so let me
find
just...
your angle, find your angle.
Okay, so I got the light.
Got
then
it.
I think this is a good angle for this 50-year-old face. All right, and so then what's the next step that we're
The
looking
next
for?
step is you want to add some personality. You can add some winks, smiles. You just want to make sure the photo screams you.
Okay,
So you can...
reflects you.
We could do something silly. We could do something laid back, like you're effortlessly cool,
Okay, now let's talk about angles. You did touch on that earlier.
Yes.
But like everybody has their good side. It's so important to know what your good side is, right?
is, it is.
Because this is my good side over here. So I'm always going to take it at this angle.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just want to make sure you can... So remember I told you about tilting up, down to make sure you find the angle. So once you find that angle, you could always play around with your chin up, down, side,
Okay.
to give it that vibe of however you want to...
And we need to be realistic about what we know is our good side too, right?
We do.
Don't be afraid to say that,
Don't be
honey,
afraid. Don't be
'cause that's
afraid.
important.
Those angles are important.
So what about, editing that selfie just to make sure? What tips do you have for editing a selfie for a novice like me? Because I'm not a photographer.
You may have a few blemishes that you want to get rid of that you don't like. You can download your favorite editing app and do it straight from your phone.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's my style.
And then you are also a musician, so tell us what's happening musically.
So musically, I just released my single Solar. It's doing so well. I did a music video for it out in LA as well.
Okay.
It garnered 45,000 views on YouTube.
All right.
crazy, right?
Nice, yes.
With over 30,000 streams on Spotify. So I've been pushing that, and just recently I dropped my latest EP, Kickback, which is all about relaxing and enjoying a unique perspective.
Okay, so what advice do you have for that person out there, whether young or old, that you're like, just go ahead, do this, follow your dreams? What advice do you have for them?
My advice to them is to shine your own light. You know, don't let nobody dim that. Make sure that you are true to yourself and keep shining.
All right, let's get that last one good selfie. I think that's a good light from that angle right there. Yes, yes. Let me go make sure we get that good selfie.
We got that. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, Ajaron, for stopping by. You're watching What's Trending, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
Got termites and need to get rid of them fast? Trust Rentokil Initial. With over 60 years experience in the Bahamas, the global brand, training, and expertise can't be beat. Only Rentokil Initial gives you a 3-year warranty and payment plan options on termite fumigation. No one can match the range of treatments we offer, such as fumigation, pre-construction treatments, termite monitoring, and more. No matter where you are in the Bahamas, we will come to you. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
This week, Ace Hardware is rolling out its hottest discounts yet in our popular Deals and Steals segment. Deals and Steals offers customers deep savings on everything from home improvement essentials to outdoor must-haves. Whether you're tackling a DIY project or prepping for seasonal changes, these limited time deals brings you top quality tools and supplies at prices that can't be beat. You'll find the Bahama Beauty scouting out the best deals for you.
Guilty! Ace Hardware has been convicted of having the most amazing steals. What? Don't lock up your wallet, at least not until you get down here and take part in these amazing prices. Now, if you're as good with your hands as I am, then you definitely want to check out Ace Hardware's tool department that has all your amazing top quality brands at great prices for that perfect DIY project to make it look professional. If you want to keep those tiny bits away from the kids or just keep yourself from losing them, then you definitely want to check out this Ace storage bin for all your smaller tools like screws and knobs. They have this beautiful bathroom sink faucet that you can use to make your room a little bit more modern. And of course, we're not just going to focus on the outdoor. We want to make sure the indoor looks equally as exquisite. Ace Hardware also has a large assortment of power tools from brands that you know and trust, such as Craftsman, Ego, DeWalt, and Milwaukee. And they're all so easy to use, even if you're just a girl. Now, we don't just want to upgrade the outside. You definitely have to get those rooms together as well. And of course, Ace Hardware has an assortment of door locks that you can use to upgrade those bedrooms. Now, we also want to have the outside of our house as sparkling clean as the inside. Of course, Ace Hardware has something just for you. They also offer pressure washers in order to clean the outside of your home, get out difficult grout and dirt and tiles, and also clean those dirty boxes that we often forget about. Whew. Just talking about all this manual labor really making me sweat. But I will never get tired of all the amazing deals offered at Ace Hardware.
The RBC Holiday Home and Auto Expo this Saturday will feature a wide variety of vehicles so you can choose your next new car. Today we're going to give you a jump start on your deliberations and talk about what Auto Mall will be bringing to this exciting holiday kickoff expo.
So, Mr. Mr. Cash, tell us what brands will be featured at the RBC Auto Show on the 16th.
So on the 16th, we'll have the Hyundai products. We'll have Toyota products. We'll also have BMW products featured at the show on the 16th.
What is the advantages of buying a brand new car besides the smell?
Well, besides the smell, basically having a brand new car allows you to sleep well at night. And I'll tell you why. Because usually there are no challenges that go along with the vehicle in terms of you have a 5-year warranty. So all of our brands, we have a 5-year warranty that we offer, 3 years roadside service. So that's support that you have all around in terms of being able, if you have a flat tire, dead battery, or if there's something that goes wrong with the vehicle, we are here to support you. So that's one of the major factors that a lot of consumers are now starting to switch from pre-owned vehicles over to new cars.
What are the advantages of electric vehicles?
So the biggest advantage of electric vehicles, no gas. So gas tends to be very expensive. And what happens is it also burns very quickly. With electric vehicles, they have less moving components inside the vehicle, so maintenance is also less. And then the efficiency of just not having to buy the gas.
Correct. I love convenience. So tell me, what are the special components that I would need if I want to charge at home? And how do I go about getting those and getting it installed?
So at the purchase of a new car from us, typically we tend to offer a charger along with any electric vehicle sales that we do have. And there's a special electrician that will come and do the install for you.
Like, what do you feel makes a person need to come and buy a brand new car from you?
Well, I'll tell you, with the Auto Mall, we've been around for many, 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 many years. And also with the Auto Mall, we have probably the largest selection of vehicles. So you can get an all-gasoline vehicle if you want. You can get a hybrid vehicle from us, or you can get an electric vehicle from us. So we have the vehicle for every taste, every budget, everybody.
You did mention that we have a huge selection here at the Auto Mall, so I think it's time for us to go take a look.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed when I got into this car was the comfort level of these seats. Tell me about what makes these seats feel like I am sitting on a cloud.
So let me give you one small thing. BMW also owns Rolls-Royce. So we know that's the top of the top, yes?
Exactly.
Okay, so this 7 Series, what we're sitting in, the 2025 7 Series, is that Rolls-Royce quality. So you're sitting in genuine leather that breathes, that wouldn't get hot. Even if this car's out in the sun, the seat will still stay cool. And as this car comes alive, everything about this is just top-notch,
Exquisite.
first class.
Exquisite. Now, also, I noticed the crystal accents over here on the sides of the car,
It's all
on the
over the
dial, on the lights got me. And these can change color?
You know this is the color of your top?
Yes, it is.
Hey, watch
This car is made for me.
Hey.
Clearly. It's telling me it wants to come home with me.
So let's make that happen. And RBC could help you make that happen too, by the way.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it has, again, this is the top of BMW. It has the crystal features along the ambient lighting, on the sides for the seat controls, the start up for the car, and the gas selector. All of that has the crystal touches to it. And all of the new BMWs will have 2 screens, but all connected in one panel.
Oh, wow.
And everything is there for you to see.
And let's talk about this amazing view that I have on the roof. It looks like the entire roof is like...
The entire roof is one piece of glass. The shade goes all the way back, so the persons in the back seat and the front seat have the advantage of open air.
And let's talk about some of the safety features too, because you know we have to drive safe. That's very important.
So top-notch 7 Series in any BMW, you have the highest safety level. Airbags all around the car, crash bars all around the car. It has the parking sensors and sensors straight around the car, collision avoidance.
So I get a luxury vehicle that can also act as a convertible as well. I think I'm completely sold.
Like so many vehicles in one?
Yeah, so many in one. So many options. That's what I love about you here at Auto Mall.
We have something for everyone.
Everyone and every budget.
In every budget.
All these cars we've been talking about added to the other cars that will be there. Plus, advice on home decor and renovation. Lots of special financing from RBC and vendors with discounts and prizes of all kinds. That's the RBC Holiday Home and Auto Expo this Saturday, November 16th at the RBC JFK location, Royal Star House. That's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. A place to kick off the holidays for the whole family. We've got more after the break.
Our company have a simple philosophy, open hands. What do open hands mean? If you keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of details to put together. Had to figure out how to get it done. But at the end, it was worth it. At the end, it gave me a heart of gratitude to know that our company is reaching out to so many persons.
We invite you on a journey to witness an extraordinary chapter in the story of the